Have you seen what's happening out there? Have you even bothered to look? Hundreds of our men have lost their lives. Yet we celebrate. You're provoking the gods and you act as if there will be no consequence.
Now what do you want? Should we be afraid? Should we be trembling and soiling ourselves in fear? The gods need us. They need our worship. What do we need of them? Look at my daughter.
Don't.
What could be more divine than her face? More beautiful than all the women of Greece? More beautiful than Aphrodite herself? The Olympians should envy her. We are the gods now.
You are specks of dust beneath our fingernails. Your very breath is a gift from Olympus. You have insulted powers beyond your comprehension.
Who are you?
I am Hades.
Since the dawn of humankind, we have had gods, both evil and good. Humanity has always created imaginary beings greater than itself. These created beings were impenetrable to most physical dangers, harboring some weaknesses, yet experiencing times of hopelessness, fear, even death. These relatable icons, though superhuman, even divine, seem to know very much of what it was like to be powerless. The creators of such gods were aware of their present-day vulnerabilities and dangers, and knew exactly what their society and people needed to empower their people and give them a greater sense that someone greater or something greater would ensure that they would not see harm or even survive the horrors of their day. Over the last century, America has adopted the fascination with such like superheroes. Heroes that could weep at the loss of someone they love, feeling helpless to protect or save them. They, like us, can be vulnerable to attack and bleed. Some are outcasts who feel socially awkward or despised by the world they love. And many, like us, can or will even taste death. But all these demigods and gods of our imagination possess one thing we cannot help but envy: power. The power to right wrongs, save others, save ourselves. It is no wonder we flock to modern-day theaters and our penny dreadfuls. We want to see someone like us, who feels and hurts like us, but can truly rise above and overcome, even supernaturally, to save, ensure justice for all, right the wrongs, while carrying the burdens of life and an unmending broken heart. We want to see someone with the power in such times that we do not have. But what would we do with such power? Even those with the best intention are jaded by their own selfish reasons or ideas of freedom and justice, recruiting the helpless, the hopeless, and the unlearned. With great power comes great responsibility. But are we capable of bearing such responsibility? Who would you really be if you had the powers of a superhero? If you were honest, most of us would be anti-heroes, both good and evil, shaping the world as we see fit, until our own power consumed us and we then consumed one another. The destroyer of superheroes is truth, the reality of who we are in our deepest inner parts. We are conflicted between what is right and what we think is best for ourselves. We are jaded by our education, social pressures and norms, and by our own experience of the world. And we are helpless because deep inside we know there are no heroes that can truly save us.
The world's changing. It's time we change too.
Is there a light at the end of the tunnel? If so, it is the answer to this question. What will you do to others with the little power that you have?